Hi guys, hope that you're all doing well. In today's lesson we'll do binomials by trinomials. Remember, I told you guys that binomials have two terms and trinomials have three terms. In the introduction video, right? So let's start with the standard expression. We have x plus 3 times x squared plus 2x plus 4. So to solve this, we have to multiply the first term, which is x, by all the three terms. So you have to multiply the first term by all three. X times x squared, then x times 2x, then x times 4. And then 3 times x squared, 3 times 2x, 3 times 4. Now let's solve this. We start with x times x squared, which is x cubed, because it's x to the power 1 to x to the power 2. 1 plus 2 should give you 3. Remember your laws of exponents. Then x times 2x, this should give you positive 2x squared. Then x times 4, which is positive 4x. I hope that you guys are following. Now let's move to the second term. We have 3 times x squared, which is positive 3x squared. Then 3 times 2x, which is 3 times 2 is 6. Account for the variable, we have x. Then 3 times 4 is 12. Now let's look for like terms. We have x cubed. We just leave it as it is, right? Then 2x squared. Do we have 2x squared? Yes, you have 3x squared. So it's this and that. 4x, you also have 6x. So it's this and that. We have 12. We just write it as it is. X cubed. Then 2x squared plus 3x squared. 2 plus 3 is 5. So it's positive 5x squared. Then 4x plus 6x. 4 plus 6 should give you 10. Then we write our x. What are we left with? 12. So when you get to the final part, because there are more terms, please make sure that you group them correctly. This is our final answer. X cubed plus 5x squared plus 10x plus 12. Let's try the second example. Now let's try the second example. In this case, let's handle negative signs. We have x minus 2 in the first bracket times x squared minus 4x minus 5. How do we solve this? X times x squared, x times negative 4x, x times negative 5. Negative 2 times x squared, negative 2 times negative 4x, negative 2 times negative 5. Now let's distribute. We have x times x squared. X times x squared should give you x cubed. Then x times negative 4x, we write our negative 4x squared. We have 1 times negative 4, which is negative 4. Then x times x, we get x squared. Then x times negative 5, this should give us negative 5x. Let's move to the second term. We have negative 2 times x squared. You know that is negative 2x squared. Then negative 2 times negative 4x. This should give us a positive 8. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Let's account for a variable. We have x. Negative 2 times negative 5 should give you a positive 10. Now let's look for like terms. We have x cubed. We write it as it is. Then negative 4x squared and negative 2x squared. Those are like terms. The negative 5x and 8x. 10 doesn't have a like term. So we have x cubed, the negative 4x squared minus 2x squared, which is basically negative 4 minus 2. We have negative 6. Let's write our x squared. Don't forget the variable and the exponent. We have negative 5x plus 8x. Negative 5 plus 8 is positive 3. Let's account for a variable. We have x plus 10. So final answer is x cubed minus 6x squared plus 3 plus 10. Now let's try a difference of cubes. This is what it's called. We have x minus 3 times x squared plus 3x plus 9. Now you guys should notice how neatly the middle terms cancel each other out. We start with x, right? X times x squared, which is x cubed. Then x times 3x, which is positive 3x squared. X times 9 is positive 9x. Let's move to the second term. We have negative 3 times x squared. You know that's negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times positive 3x. This should give us a negative 9x, because negative 3 times positive 3 is negative 9x. It's negative 9. Now we account for a variable, we have x. Negative 3 times positive 9 should give you a negative 27. Let's look for like terms. We have x cubed. We'll write it as it is. We have 3x squared, then negative 3x squared. 3 minus 3 is 0, so these terms cancel each other out. We have 9x minus 9x as the like terms. 9 minus 9 is 0, so you're left with negative 27. This is a difference of cubes. Now let's move to the fourth example. Let's try a sum of cubes. This time we have coefficients. 2a plus 1 times 4a squared minus 2a plus 1. 2a times 4a squared. What do we get? 2 times 4 is 8. A times a squared is a cubed. 2a times negative 2a. 2 times negative 2, we have a negative 4. A times a, we get a squared. 2a times positive 1 is just 2a. 1 times 4a squared is 4a squared. 1 times negative 2a is negative 2a. 1 times 1 is 1. Now let's look for like terms. We have 8a cubed. We just write it as it is. It doesn't have a like term. We have minus 4a squared and positive 4a squared. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. We also have 2a minus 2a as like terms. 2 minus 2 is 0. So you're left with 8a cubed plus 1. We have a sum of cubes. Now let's try the last example where we have multiple variables. We have x minus y times x squared plus xy plus y squared. Guys, by now you should master your products, if you've been following and if you've watched the grade 9 equations video. So we start with x times x squared. X times x squared should give us x cubed. Then x times xy. Let's look for similar bases. We have x times x, which is x squared. And you have to write our y, because you have y there. Okay? Then x times y squared, you have xy squared. I hope that you guys are following. Let's move to the second term. You have negative y times x squared. This is minus x squared y. Okay? Then negative y times xy. This should be negative x. We have y times y, which is y squared. The negative y times y squared. Negative y times y squared should give you negative y cubed. Now let's look for like terms. We have x cubed. We write it as it is. It doesn't have a like term. Then x squared y. We also have xy squared. X squared y. Oh, we have like terms. Positive x squared y minus x squared y. This is basically 1 minus 1, which is 0. So these cancel each other out. They cancel each other out. Positive xy squared and negative xy squared. This is basically 1 minus 1. You have a positive 1 minus 1. These cancel each other out, and you're left with negative y cubed. So your answer is x cubed minus y cubed. Guys, if you ever solve products and you don't have any like terms, you probably made a mistake somewhere. So in this case, you saw that you have about 4 like terms, right? So they cancel each other out and you're left with this. They won't always cancel each other out. Sometimes you get a sum. However, if you don't have any like terms, you made a mistake somewhere. So I avoid making mistakes by using a star here and there, then arrows to show the like terms. You can also rewrite some of the like terms on the side and solve them as long as your final answer is correct. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.